Good morning. Today is the 18th day of Tammuz in the Jewish calendar. I want to focus on the Rebbe's thought for today in his book Hayom Yom of Daily Thoughts. And it's kind of an esoteric idea for us normal Westerners. The Rebbe focuses on the idea that followers of Rabbi Shnerzam, the Alter Rebbe, the end of the 1700s, were so intensely focused on self-refinement, on coming closer to God, and coming closer to themselves, on forging genuinely connected bonds with those around them. So pull out as an example a Hasidic follower named Rabbi who's not well known outside of the Chabad world because at a certain level he was not an unusual person perhaps in the face of the globe. But he was a very unusual person because we could all be unusual people. It says there that he prepared 3 years for his first soul-to-soul encounter with Rabbi Shnerzam. So think about that for a second. He wants self-betterment. We all want self-betterment. He has an appointment with a spiritual master. We could all do that. He wanted to make space in himself. He wanted to be able to really be in the right spot. Before he went in, it took him 3 years. And then afterwards, it says he took 7 years to implement, to take the guidance in a transformative way. 7 years. That's so good. It's 7 years. It's a decade of his life, which is largely being focused on really what would you think is one dimension of self-betterment. And the Rebbe's book here is meant for us normal people. I don't think any of us are going to spend 3 years in preparation for guidance or 7 years in implementation. So at a certain level you say, today's entry, it's just not for us. Although it is for us. The Rebbe knew who he was writing for. Because what this tells us is that when we open up a book, when we sit down to hear a lecture, when we log on to something, it shouldn't be drive-by. We've got to think about it. We need to prepare ourselves. We need to make ourselves emotionally available. We need to create the space. We have to have the right mindset going in. And when that's over, it's not that, well, the lecture's over. Time to go on. I shut the book. To take the lesson and say, what can I do to actually implement this in life so that the session, the guidance, the lecture has legs? Rabbi Moshe Valenker was an example of this taken to an extreme perhaps, but it's for all of us. Wish you a great Shabbos and be in touch after.